You guys seem to be enjoying the Red Dead Redemption 2 content lately, so here's some more. Today, I want to discuss what DLC I personally would have loved to see for this game. There is an unbelievable amount of potential when it comes to what other avenues could be explored, specifically the lives of the fellow gang members who made it out after the events of Red Dead 2. We know that Tilly, Karen, Mary Beth, Trelawney, Swanson, and Pearson all made it out, but there isn't a lot of potential there in terms of gameplay. None of them are gunslingers per se, so that leaves us with two options, Sadie and Charles. There's great potential when it comes to telling Sadie's story after the events of the game. We know she becomes a bounty hunter, and that's something that could be explored. I personally have always wanted a DLC or spin-off focusing on Charles' life, though, after he retreats to Canada. Charles is a character that we have come to know as incredibly loyal, someone who has an excellent moral compass. After the gang falls out, Charles helps Rains Falls and the rest of the Wapiti tribe relocate. This tells us a lot about his character, as well as him single-handedly giving some of the gang members a proper burial. Charles was personally my favorite member of the gang, besides Arthur. I loved Charles' side quests. Just being in his presence was calming and very grounding. We can assume that Charles immigrated to Canada and started a family, as he stated to John in the epilogue. That's what he wanted to do because he saw how much it benefited John's life. There's plenty of room for storytelling here, in my opinion. It's possible that Charles struggles with what happened to the gang. He watched them fall apart and kill each other. He lost many of his friends, and I'm sure that affected him greatly. Charles is a great character, and he always does the right thing. He never let any of the gang influence his decisions. But having experienced so many traumatic events in his life could affect him mentally. Maybe he slips back into a life of crime. Maybe he starts bounty hunting. Or maybe he starts seeking frontier justice as some sort of vigilante. A more possible route is that the law is still pursuing Charles. Word could have gotten out that he escaped north. The fact is, Charles ran with one of the most infamous and wanted gangs in America at the time. We know that the law uses John to hunt down Javier and Bill and Dutch, so it's safe to assume they'd want to finish the job completely and pursue Charles as well. He did also commit crimes. The story could go in any direction that Rockstar would want to take it. I respect the fact that it may be better to just leave his fate in the air. I would hate to get a DLC or second game that follows Charles and ends with his death, because I love his character, and we all know it's really painful to play as a character for many hours and then have to experience them die. It's just a shame we never got any further content for this game, because there are many loose ends with the gang, as many of them fled to never be seen again. So I want to know your guys' thoughts on this. What do you want to see? I know plenty of you just keep it simple and you want Red Dead 2 Undead Nightmare. The fact is, I want it too. Not a single Halloween season passes where I don't wish that we had zombies in Red Dead Redemption 2. It sucks. But yeah, let me know your personal pitches for extra content down in the comment section. My last video got tons of interaction, and I love conversing with you guys in the comments. So keep it up. That's what it's about here on the channel, and that's why I do it. So thank you guys for watching. If you're new around here, be sure to subscribe and drop a like if you enjoyed today's video. And as always, happy gaming.